And lastly, the growth of marketing investment in online video will be dependent upon our ability to put rigorous measurement and metrics in place. As we have seen across all media and marketing platforms, marketers rightfully require adequate measurement of online video to drive decision-making and to evaluate the effectiveness of their investments. Building a proper measurement system will be a key driver of the industry growth. Two main categories of online video measurement most in need of the focus today include progress metrics and performance metrics. Progress metrics include exposure to content and its advertising, ad completion rates, percent of ad viewed, and interaction rates. Generally speaking, progress metrics tells us the number of people seeing our ad and how much of that ad has been viewed, and metrics regarding what, if any, interaction viewers had with that advertising. These progress metrics form the foundation of what many call a digital GRP, as well as reach frequency and time spent data. And then there are performance metrics, whether called brand health, brand lift, brand equity metrics, metrics that tie to acquisition, conversion of other measurement actions. Performance metrics include ad brand awareness messaging association, brand favorability, and purchase intent. Ultimately, performance metrics provide evidence of whether the online video advertising produced a measurable effect on brand-specific metrics. Both progress and performance metrics are critical on the online video space, as marketers require verification of a number of viewers that see their ads. But just as important, we need to know whether the advertising exposure and their investment in online video advertising is truly driving brand results and potential sales. Further, with the ability to measure how many saw my ad and what was the resulting effect of this ad exposure is crucial, it's data comparability that must be at the heart of any discussion around online video measurement. This will give us the ability to measure and compare not only apples to apples, but maybe apples to oranges. As we consider the ever-expanding list of possible communication touchpoints available, comparability of metrics across channels, online video included, we need to establish best practices for counting total audiences and target-specific audiences to our ads, time spent with advertising, as well as standards for evaluating the brand relevant value or return on investment from online video advertising. Comparability is key as marketers continue to move further and embrace the and rather than or view of media. We know that marketers work best when different media are combined. We now need our research methods and metrics in sync, offering integrated cross-media measurement where all channels are evaluated on a comparable metrics. These will allow agencies and marketers to better monitor the realities of consumer behavior and to allow us to have a true view of the incremental reach and incremental brand impact of cross-channel advertising, say TV and online video together. It will help media sellers show the value of their cross-platform opportunities. It will also be important to quickly move towards standardization of metrics, both in terms of audience counts and effectiveness measures. As we've seen before, it is imperative that buyers and sellers talk the same language. Yes, individual brands and companies may opt to use different metrics for negotiation and evaluation, and this flexibility is a good thing, since different brands will have different needs and objectives, but standards in measurement will remain crucial. The good news is that we are making progress. There are dozens of server-based metrics available today, and this is good. But we do have the right standards in place, and do these metrics provide comparable data to do what we have for TV and other media? Comscore and Nielsen both offer panel-based audience services. Neither is perfect, but we are much further along than we were a few years ago. Companies like Dynamic Logic, publishers, and others who are also offering performance metrics for online video, again, good progress, but comparability and standardization is a challenge. As for integrated cross-media measurements, arguably the most critical aspect, we are a long way from where we need to be. We will have successfully created the accountability needed once we are able to adequately measure ad exposure, impressions, reach and frequency, and how online video ad exposure drives brand value and sales, while also allowing for comparability rather than online video data in isolation. Our current tools take us down the right path, but we must take these measurements to the next level. So this morning I shared with you a number of areas where there is work to be done by all of us. But before I close, I'd also like to share with you and give you kudos to this room for 5 positive trends in the online video space. Estimates show that online video audiences are growing quickly. It's proven that online video can deliver highly engaged viewers who watch the advertising. Completion rates for ad viewing are extremely high. Ad recall and ad likability for online video trumps television. According to the IAG, online video versus TV brand recall is 50% versus 28. For message recall, it's 39 versus 21. And for likability, it's 26 versus 14. Online ad awareness, brand favorability, and purchase intent scores for online video is considerably and consistently greater than for rich media and flash-based advertising, scoring roughly 30% higher. Incredible progress and promise for online video. Now we just need to work a bit more in putting the necessary foundation pieces in place. Long-term planning and data and deal structures for scale and efficiencies. Silos need to be broken. We need to embrace the cross-athlete skill set. Innovation for more new advertising formats. Tracking and analysis for learning, optimization, and validation. Let's establish the much-needed tagging and standards. And lastly, continue to push for both progress and performance metrics, keeping compatibility and cross-platform measurement central to the conversation. All of you in this room are the driver's seat for the beginning of the industry, of pushing the industry forward, and you are central for all this transformation. Let's come together to solve for these challenges and make the promise and the potential of the online video marketplace a bigger reality. Thank you so much.